Welcome to Evallo. Let's learn how to create an evaluation that will attract, engage, and qualify leads for your business at scale. So click on this button here to start creating an Evallo. You'll have an option to start from scratch, start from a template, or import a file. If you click on start from a template, there are a bunch of templates that you can start using right away. But in this video, I want to show you how easy it is to even start from scratch. On the left side, you'll notice nodes, which are the basic building blocks of the conversation. We've got display nodes, data collection nodes, logic nodes, and integration nodes. For this example, let's create a Harry Potter sorting hat quiz. Let's rename this to sorting hat quiz. And the goal of this quiz is to help your prospects or leads understand which Harry Potter character they are, assuming you have a Harry Potter based business. You can start by dragging and dropping display nodes, and they're created within groups. You can type in welcome to the quiz. Now next, I'm dragging a image node into the conversation, clicking on the Giphy option and searching for sorting hat. And you can see here that we've got a bunch of options. I'm going to click on this and then make sure to connect your conversation. You can connect it to the group so that the conversation goes from bottom to top, or you can connect it to any of the individual elements in the group as well. Now let's create the evaluation categories for this quiz. For that, you go down here, click on the evaluation categories option, and let's create a category called houses, and we'll click the plus button. And inside this category, let's create 4 results, right? Gryffindor. These are the 4 houses in Hogwarts, which is the school which Harry Potter goes to. Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, and Slytherin. Let's just add that too. Now that we've added our categories, it's time to ask the questions and get answers from the users. So now let's close out our categories section and start asking the questions. Drag and drop, what is your favorite magical creature? And let's give them some options: phoenix, owls, basilisks, and maybe house elves. All right. Now we want to map these answers to the results in the category section. So for that, what we want to do is we want to click on this button here and then click add mapping, select the category and click on, let's say, the result set that we want to map this answer to. So if they select phoenix, we want to map them to the Gryffindor house. If they select owl, we want to map them to the Ravenclaw house. If they select basilisk, we want to select or map them to the Slytherin house. And if they select house elves, we want to map them to the Hufflepuff house. Now, like always, make sure to connect your conversation. Now you can continue adding questions, or you can simply copy and Control C, Control V, and you can duplicate this group and change your questions in here and answers in here. I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to go directly to the solution. So once all of your questions are created, drag and drop the result node onto your canvas, and the result node will allow you to choose your category and show you the results in that category. So based on what the user has been giving as input, the result node will calculate which answer has the most points automatically. So you don't have to do anything. All you have to do is map your answers in here, right? And then for each of these results, we can show an answer. So if they chose Gryffindor, right, we can select this and we can say Gryffindor, right? And if they chose Hufflepuff, right, we can choose Hufflepuff. And obviously this is not the only thing you're going to include here. You're going to include stuff like feedback, and then you're going to engage them further by giving them calls to actions to your website and all of that stuff. But this is just the basics of how to create an evaluation. So, and finally we've got Ravenclaw, and I'm going to show you how Control C, Control V, so that it makes things faster. Slytherin. All right, so now let's drag and connect our conversation. So as you can see here, the conversation starts, you ask them a question, the result node automatically calculates which answer section has the most points and then redirects the conversation to that line, right? And now if you want to see how your conversation will look like, simply click on the preview option right up here and it will show you a preview of your conversation. So what happens if we click Phoenix? It shows Gryffindor. And I realized I misspelled Phoenix, so let's go back in here and change that. All right, so that is how to create your evaluation quick like on Evallo. If you have any questions, make sure to join our Discord group right here. You can ask all your questions here and we're happy to help you. So I'm excited to see what you build. If you need anything, you know where to find us. Talk to you soon. Bye.